Okay, we are recording.
So we're going to
So-
start. Okay, sorry.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
So we're going to start with A to Z commenting. So, so you guys know this is like a, I don't know, like lightning. What do they call it? I don't know, when
Just
you go
to go
really
as
fast.
as you can. Yeah.
Just go as fast as you can. Just comment on those profile pictures. If you haven't, a lot of us have been doing this for a while now, right? So maybe you've gotten one round through or 2 rounds, but and need to post on the cover picture rather than their profile picture. So you can do that, or if you even need to. Why is Renee laughing?
Somebody just sent me a message and said, I look like your before picture. Can you help?
Nice. Absolutely.
Yeah, it's awesome.
That's
I will
funny.
say I have not gotten that response,
What do you want to do
but I would text the phone number.
Okay.
So we just got something similar, Renee. So Rob is replying as me, so who
Right.
knows what I'm going to be saying. But
here? Hey, baby. Just kidding.
so just say I'd love to get on a call with you.
I will. Just hang on a second.
So he's doing that. But A to Z commenting, if you need to delete your previous post because you've already liked it and commented on it, you can do that, or you can just scroll down to their first, post and then just comment on it.
Click in their photos.
Yeah, find their first photo because that's usually the most recent. And too, sometimes this gets an opportunity to clean up your Facebook page also. Maybe the people aren't active, they haven't posted since 2017, so maybe they're just not active in there. And then so it might be somebody that you want to take out of your Facebook so that you can add somebody new. But this is just loving on people, commenting on their posts. A lot of people like it when, even if their profile picture's, a couple years old and you rebump it and then other people comment on it. It's kind of neat how it works. It definitely does work because we know they see it because other people comment on it. So, so we do at least know that it does work. And then usually they like it and you get that notification that they liked it. So they see it. And then they see you that they probably have never seen before. So they might be like, how's that woman or that man do that? Right? And say, I was your before picture. So.
I have to share, I just did a follow-up with the lady that, my last name, she recognized it and she said she was my dad's physical therapist at Canterbury Villa.
Oh, wow.
And we were in high school band together. Anyway, she's getting on plan, so that's a good.
Awesome.
Nice.
That's great. Good for her.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah.
You guys, so Karen was in the band in high school. I've seen videos. It's true. And
I'm bringing them with me.
oh, that's
Wow.
great. I haven't seen them enough.
Thank you.
So there's a lot of people in that band.
Yes.
So they're just,
Oh, okay, good. And she has an Apple phone. It's blue.
I was thinking of Mansfield. Mansfield's 513. Nebraska.
And they are
Central.
Central.
Wow.
Just
Yeah,
it's
I know. I'm
13.
good.
Yeah, we started about 03. pros.
Yeah. You doing great
I can. I mean, maybe
tonight.
let's do a speaker and then I'll call tomorrow. Since he was the original contact.
It's funny when you see other health coaches comment on your friend's profile and they show up that they just comment.
Yeah, Kathy Evans, I
You
just
know
commented.
exactly. Between 1 and 2.
I just commented
It's
yesterday you just commented yesterday on what I was getting ready to comment, so I had to be not obvious and switch it up.
Go to their first picture or their last post.
I just went to their,
something like that.
yeah, their cover photo. I haven't done theirs yet.
Did you read?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I did.
See right here, look. So that's, when I touch on it,
Mm-hmm.
well, I held it down. So now I can, because when I first touched it.
So I do want to say one thing. Rob just reminded me. This confused me. I don't know if it does anybody else, but sometimes when you click on somebody's profile picture, you have to view their story. You have to view their story, and to get around that, you just hold it down with your thumb. I was not
You
aware.
just comment on the story.
You could
It's
comment on
obviously
their
important
story.
to them.
Yeah, you can
Yeah,
comment on the story.
true. And then we talked about that the other night too. And then it goes to their messenger. So if somebody likes a picture on your story, it automatically sends them to your messenger. And I don't know where that puts you in their algorithms, but you would think it would move it up a little bit just with messenger in there too. So so that is an option too. Another good way, if you've already gotten to them once, to comment again on something else. So, but a lot, like I said, I think I said this before, a lot of people don't do those stories, and they're really they're really very important. And a lot of people just view stories rather than scroll through Facebook, you know. They just click on that stories at the top and watches everybody's stories because it's the most important things to them. So it's not a bad idea to do one or two or of your before your transformation or story that you post daily, or maybe your recipe, or even better, your inspirational in the morning time.
Take a break.
14.
Wait till 15, take a 2-minute break.
Blitz. That's the word I was looking for. This is a blitz.
Football term.
Oh, okay. It's a football term, I guess. Kathy is with her mom and dad.
You need to call. I can take over.
Yeah, say that's because they're out of it. That's because they were out of stock. If you
So what?
Okay, we're gonna go ahead and take a 2-minute break, just a quick break. If you need some water or anything like that, go ahead and grab that. Go to the bathroom, whatever you may need to do, or you can just continue to work. That's totally up to you. Just continue to. Thank you, Nicole. I meant to do that and I got distracted. I'm gonna add this to our coaches thread that it's beginning, if anybody wants to join us. Hi, Nicole.
How are you?
Busy.
So she already processed it. She can't fix it if it's been
Yeah, I
processed.
know that.
I got my kit today.
Awesome. So we just were A to Z commenting. So which we'll do again. So right now we're just on a quick break just to clear our minds and relax our fingertips. So so we're just gonna, and then when we come back, we'll probably start A to Z commenting too. And then I don't know if you've ever done this before. Have you been on why we've been A to Z before?
Yeah, the other night.
Okay, perfect, great. So if you want to find out where you scroll to wherever you left off, so you're ready to go when we come back. Okay. It's just a couple of minutes. We'll be coming back at 19, so not too long. Okay.
Okay, I actually took a screenshot of where I stopped last time, so I didn't forget.
Awesome. That's exactly what I do. So that's great. We can see you now.
I'm sitting in the parking lot at school waiting for my daughter
Oh,
from
okay.
practice. So
Okay.
the connection's not that great.
Hello, Robin.
Hey, Nikki, how are you?
Sorry, I forgot.
No, you're fine. We got 2 Robins.
Just came on.
Both of you came on at the same time. It must be a Robin thing.
Must be.
Probably.
Okay, so we are going to go ahead. We were just A to Z commenting. So next we are going to go to our profile pictures. So if you would like to go to your profile picture, and we are going to update our profile picture. We would like, I know some of us haven't been on plan that long, so but we encourage a side by side. So if you have an older picture of yourself and then a picture of yourself now, and then you use PicStitch or Collage or some kind of free app like that to do a side by side. I will say that because we are all health coaches, you must have a disclaimer on it. Okay? So if you need help with a disclaimer, Rob is the guy,
Oh,
because I do not have a clue. So I just say, hey, will you put this on here for me? So he can help you to do that.
Scott's good too.
Or you could just reach out to your health coach, Scott and Kathy, whoever it may be, and or Renee, and they can help you do that. So, but anyways, as a health coach, you have to have a disclaimer on there. So, so we can help you with that.
Can I say one?
Yeah.
So the reason for that we like to have the before and after as our profile pictures, because when we do all this commenting, that's a little picture that shows up beside our comment on somebody else's picture. So when they see that, they're intrigued usually, and they come to our Facebook and they check it out. And so that's why the other thing we want to do is we want to make sure we're public profile on Facebook, which we'll talk about that late in a little bit, but we want to make sure everybody's public for that reason alone. But that's why we want to do that, because so when they see our profile picture, when they see our comment, the profile picture is our before and after. That's why, and that kind of draws them to our page.
Thank you, Scott.
Rob, I have a question.
Yes,
So do you want us to send you the side by side and you put the disclaimer on it, or
I
is there
can,
like
yeah.
a tutorial?
yeah, send it to me, because I literally have them. Scott, thanks to Scott, I have a file saved with the disclaimers. And literally, all I do is copy and paste. So if you already have yours created, Robin, do you know how to do that? Like the picture itself?
I use Pic Collage.
Okay.
I mean, I took a picture today. I could probably, it would only be a weekend, but I
Yeah,
could
that's
still
fine.
do
Just
it.
work them together. I mean, at least it's going to be content where somebody's going to see your profile. That's your profile picture, and that way they'll be drawn to your page. Just what's this girl about?
Yeah.
You know. So yeah, if you want to put them together, then send it to me, and I'll throw the disclaimer on it and send it right back to you. Okay. And I'll show you how to do that later. It's not that. I just happen to have a file with saved in it, so all I do is copy and paste. But we won't worry about that right this second.
Yeah, and 2, when you change your profile picture, everybody gets notification of it. All your friends get notification of that. So, so again, it instead of just getting your name out there, by commenting, everybody sees your new updated picture. So, I do like to change. This is just my preference. I do like to change mine up quite a bit. I would say, at least 2 to 3 times a month, I'll change mine. So, and I kind of change it. It's at the end of the month, it's always my side by side or my face to face. It doesn't necessarily have to be a whole body picture, but a face to face, or if you want it to be a whole body, or if you want it to, whatever you want it to be, but it's basically a transformation picture. And then the other two, I like to do something like I'm passionate about, like the dogs or my granddaughter or grandson, stuff like that. Just so I'm always at the top of people's news feed. And two, as you start adding friends, more and more, your older friends are going to see you all the time, but your newer friends will also see you too. So that's why. And then the end of the month, we always want to, do the work at the end of the month so we can hit that next rank in our business. And that's the purpose for having the transformation at the end of the month to bump you up to the top of everybody's news feed. Yeah. So,
I got jokes, bro.
so that's the reason for the changing your profile picture towards the end of the month. And then, we always send that end of month. If you saw it on our group, our coaches group, the end of the month, the 10 action steps for the end of the month to hit that next rank.
Just to finish strong, yeah.
Just to finish strong and finish the month strong. So those are all very, very good tips. So as many as you can do, the better you're going to finish the month. So, but as a health coach, we do recommend having your orders, your personal order, processed at the beginning of each month. So as a health coach, you should always have an order, okay? Because we are always healthy. But by processing your order at the beginning of the month, then your health coach don't have to figure all that in at the end of the month to try to hit that next rank. Your order's already processed, everything's good, you're in there. So it's nice if all health coaches, you have something to say about that?
No, I'm just
Okay.
trying to figure this out.
Process yours towards the beginning of the first week of the month, whether it be the 1st or the 7th, it's still up there at the first week of the month. So
They just recommend that.
they recommended it.
Our leadership does.
Yeah.
Our leadership, not just us, but all the way up. They just recommend that. It's just easier. And the other thing is it's easier for Optavia.
Yeah, the shipping.
If
and
all the
stuff.
coaches are processing their orders at the beginning, is we're running at the end of the month to try to begin to, help clients toward the end of the month. We're helping coaches and things like that. Well, sometimes the end of the month can be really busy for Optavia shipping. And we try to take some of that off their plate by processing our own personal orders at the beginning of the month. That's the other thing that it does. I forgot about that.
Yeah, the manufacturer, the shipping warehouses, it helps them because that last in the month push, people are adding clients. So they don't have to, the coaches, they're all done already. And then they can get those new clients orders out faster.
I'm getting mad at this.
Oh,
All right, Robin, I'll do your work on your picture because I'm getting mad at mine.
okay. Sorry if you can hear the dog snoring, but he's like laying right underneath me. So, so I think everybody by now should have their pictures put together and changed. So,
Nothing.
that's a big difference, Robin. So, so next we're going to do, we're going to add some friends. Okay. So we're going to go back to our friends list and we're going to click on that plus. What?
Robin, will you send me that again? I screwed up. Please. Thank you.
I guess.
I made a mistake. Because I just updated my iPhone. I don't know if you guys did that today. And you have to, all the stuff is new as far as the allowing so-and-so to access your photos. So
Oh.
I'm trying to save your photo so I can edit it. And instead of hitting allow, I hit don't allow. And now,
Oh, wow. Did not
now
know
it
that.
jacked me up.
Sorry.
You're fine. So what was I saying? Oh, so we're adding friends. So we're going into our friends list, and we're going to hit the plus button up at the top right hand corner. And Facebook is awesome. So they give us some suggestions. And through those suggestions, I always, use the 10 to 15 mutual friends, and I go through there and friend request, some people. So you may or may not know the friends in common, but most people are just like, oh, we have 10 friends in common, so that I'll accept that friend request. So but that's just more and more people that's going to see your profile change, so that you just changed. So so that's a good way to add new friends. And then, or if you're really new with health coaching, getting into those yearbooks, people from school. I just a kid that I went to school with, I really didn't know him, but we were friends on Facebook because we graduated together. He just got on plan last night. So you never, or those band members. I think Karen's had the whole band on plan, but no, I'm kidding. But it's true. It's true. Life happens. Life definitely happens, and people get unhealthy throughout their life. And when you get older, you really think about that a little bit more than when you're 25. So what happened? Still bad? So anyways, we're just gonna do probably just, we'll go to 40, a few more minutes with friend requesting. What you doing? Okay. I think we're going to stop the friend requesting now so that nobody gets put in jail. So We don't want that to happen. So the next, I think we're going to do a story. So I talked about it before, but your story, so you should always post five different things a day. So 3 of those things is going to be an inspirational or motivational quote, usually done in the morning. And then the second one is usually should be done around between 3 and 5, your recipe. So, and then, because that's when everybody's thinking about eating dinner, right? And then the last one should be done around 7 or 8. And that's going to be a transformation story, either from Live Right, or not from Live Right, from Echo's organization, where Gina posts them all. You can always get them from there. But if you need to go on mine or Rob's Facebook page, go a couple weeks back and grab one. You're more than welcome to do that for your transformational story. I definitely, if you do get them, I would suggest, if you do get them from Echo's org, that you actually read it and you know what it says before you post it. Okay? So because sometimes there's some like he is a she, or whatever it may be, just typos, because those are real people that are posting them. So I would read it and make sure that you know what they're saying. So, but that would be your transformation story. That's your third one. And then the other 2 is going to be something that talks about you, your interests, or what you love, your, I can't think of the word. So something that you love, and it means something to you. So, or it was a fun time or something like that. So those are going to be other 2. But so right now we're going to do a story. So to do a story, at the top of your Facebook page, it says story. You see your little thing. It says add a story, and you can pick multiple pictures from your Facebook page or from your camera photos, and just tell a story. And then whether it be it could be another motivational quote, it could be your recipe, it could be your transformation story, but you're telling a story on there. So so that's what we're going to do. We're at least going to do 3 to 5 pictures in a row to tell your story, and they only last 24 hours and they go away. So so if you haven't done any stories today, we can do that, or if you have, you can add a couple more, then they'll be there tomorrow until this time tomorrow. But hey, Kathy, you talked a lot about that. Can you come off mute and just add to that?
All right. So everything that I've learned from Power Hour from Gina. So basically, when somebody looks at your Facebook page, you only want to have your 3 business posts, which is your inspirational, your recipe or something, adding quality to somebody's life, and your transformation, and then 2 personal posts on there, because they're only going to look at the first 5 posts on your page when they go. So you want it to show that you are a health coach and that you have a life and that you're a real human. But anything more than those 2 personal and those 3 business posts, anything like that, you can still add stuff, to your day, but add it in your stories instead of on your Facebook feed page. That way people are still going to comment on your stories, but it's not going to bog down your page, and they're going to miss your transformation. They're going to miss your recipe, and they're going to miss your, your inspirational post for the day, because you've got so much personal stuff on there that they cannot see that you are a health coach. So it's okay to add extra stuff. Just add it to your story instead of right onto your Facebook page. So,
Yeah. Thank you. And 2, I heard once Gina say that once you start posting and you post too much in that one day, that they quit showing your stuff. So it makes you not show. So we don't want to do too much. So the 5 a day is perfect, is great, but anything else, just add, like Kathy said, add to your story. You can still post, but just add them to your story, and then they stay on there. They only stay on there for 24 hours, and then tomorrow you can do the same thing. So then you're always having a story. If you want to post those, I do recommend doing stories though, because if somebody like Carol Ann was talking about, if somebody, Kyle Ann, sorry, I always say that. Kyle Ann, sorry, Kyle Ann. If somebody comments on your story, it goes to Messenger, and then you get a message, which in my mind would think, and I think Gina said that, it makes you to the top of their news feed because they're posting through the Messenger, which is a little bit, gets you up there a little bit more. So anyways, so we'll just take a couple more minutes. Some people might need to find some pictures that actually mean something to them in their cameras or something like that to get that story on there. But just watch it tomorrow. You'll be amazed at how many people view, and you can see how many people actually viewed your story and liked it. And it'll show you on there how many people watched it. Rob has my phone, so I can't tell you how to find that, but you can see who has viewed it. Usually you get more views than you would if you just posted it and then likes. We didn't take another break. Rob takes a lot more breaks than I do.
Every 2 minutes, or every 10 minutes, take 2 minutes. Get up, move around. There we go.
Trevor's not on here to dance. I have to get on him about that.
You got that right, Robin? I think you did.
Yeah, I got it.
Okay. Sorry, I was on the struggle bus there for a minute. I still haven't figured it all out. I had to
Oh,
do a little workaround.
So the other Robin, so if you've already changed I'm sorry, I just saw your message. If you had already changed your profile picture, then you already did it. I wouldn't do it again. It's the end of the month. If you have a side-by-side on as your avatar, then I would just leave it there. If you've recently changed it, if it's been on there for a month already, I would do another one. I would create a new one. So I hope that answers your question. Okay, so next, I don't know if anybody's posted their transformation story yet. We can do that. Post your transformation story to make sure that everybody knows how to do that. So what we're going to do, if you're not sure how to get to them, we can walk you through that. So we are going to go into our groups on our phone. We're going to click on the hamburger at the bottom right, and we're going to click on our groups, and we're going to search Eccles organization, and then get into that. And then we're just going to see how she has the action time for action. That's what I was talking about, the end of month. Okay. So, and we're going to scroll down. I hope it's at the top. It's supposed to be
It's not.
never. And we know what to search. Oh, it is at the top. So it's probably 10 down. You'll see Gina with her side by side. It's probably 10 down. Does anybody need help finding that?
Yeah, the date is January 24th on it, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So you're going to click in those comments, click the comments, and you're going to scroll through, and you're going to see, like, this first girl is Hannah.
Man maker, just while you're there, just save it. Save that.
Post. You
And then you
save
can
the
always
post.
find it every day. It's right in your saved photos.
Okay. So the first girl is Hannah. So you could read that, you know, packing around over 100 extra pounds makes doing fun things like cosplay and breathing really difficult. So you could put that on there. I don't not really understand it, but that's me. So, or you can scroll down for more and see more. Christy Wees has something on there. And
Nikki, I have a question.
yes,
So we're just allowed to go into here and take these stories and put them on our page?
yes. These are coaches just like you and I that
Okay.
think that put, see
Who are these
right there, like the fifth one down is Scott and Kathy. Scott's is on there. They
Nope.
just
Okay,
did
so
one.
we just copy and paste it to
Yeah.
ours.
But we never take off of Live Right. Because that's a big
Clients.
no-no. That's clients sharing their,
Yeah, okay,
you know
okay.
what I mean? But
Gotcha.
in Eccles.org, these are all coaches that have actually put that in. Most of us have put one in there ourselves.
Wow, Scott, I don't remember you looking like that, but
So you
Me
work-
either.
It popped up on our timeline, and one of the other couple that we went with also, they got an Optavia right before we left, and they tried to talk to us about program when we lived in South Carolina.
That's the other coach I know from another branch.
okay.
They had gone from one business venture to another, and so when they're like, "You want to hear about this?" We're like, "No, thanks." So that's the problem with
Actually,
people
no, she
trying
did
side
your
hustles.
assessment.
Oh,
She
she
did
did
a
yours.
assessment.
Yeah, I was like,
Yeah.
sorry, hard pass.
That's a couple years before Robin.
Yeah. So yeah, I really don't remember. But this thread right here is for us to use. These people personally put these on in this feed for other coaches to use. Okay? And what's good about this is these people haven't been posted after posted after posted, so that they still trigger the algorithms of Facebook to make it. That's hard for me to say, Renee. So
Try to keep a straight face, Renee. You're second.
right, you did very badly. So so it still gets it at the top, because if they're used too often, she's really laughing. She turned off her face. So it keeps it at the top, and it doesn't, and then people will see it. So that is what that's for. But also just know that you can always go on to Rob or I's Facebook page and steal some from a couple of weeks ago. We don't care. Whichever.
So, can I add to that, Nick,
Yeah.
with a straight face?
Sure.
It's like a penny, you know, you see the take a penny, leave a penny. Every once in a while, I mean, Scott, you are awesome at this. Don't just leave your transformation story behind, so that I think I've used almost every one that's in there. So anyway, from one coach to others, please leave yours in there as well, so that we have some more to fish from.
Yeah.
And try not to put a date like, this is my picture from July 24th.
Yeah.
So that's why when you look at what I put on there just the other day, it said, leaving on a cruise today, 7 years ago. It didn't say August 24th or whatever date that is. And I try, whenever I put them up, probably quarterly, we try to put one in there. I try to use a different seasonal background, like Valentine's Day, Christmas, 4th. So when it comes around the next year, somebody can share it again. Yeah, just to have a different story out there as well. We have to jump off. We've got a Coach Explorer and a Health.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
See ya.
See ya.
Hey, everybody.
Yeah, so great tips. I like that, you know, because those pictures get used, and you go through them, and you will see 756 comments on there, but some of those comments are like other coaches tagging people so that you can find it. So so that their new coaches can find that thread, because sometimes it's hard to find. So that's a good idea to save that post. like Rob said, so that you can always find it in your saved items and you don't have to go in there and keep scrolling through to find it.
Another thing I would suggest is if, like, Robin, Nicole, and Robin, if you guys, I mean, if you're more than welcome to, like, you know, use our content, we actually encourage it. We'd rather you do it, use ours than not post, honestly.
Right.
Like, if
Yes.
it's coming down to, like, I don't have nothing to post, or I'll steal yours from, you know, 3 days ago. We don't even, it's not stealing. Like, that's why we do it. So please, we would rather you brand yourself, because it's only going to help you. And use whatever we have. That's what we do it for. So
Yeah. And everybody, so Robin, and Nicole, all of you, I know Kyle Ann and Renee and Karen, no, all of you know how to copy, you know, take a screenshot and then paste it to if you need help with that, I can walk you through. Is everybody good with that? I think Robin Irons is good with that. Because I'm looking at your profile picture. And your
is everyone public? Their Facebook profile public?
Yes. Robin, we need to make you public. You are not. So to find out if you're public or not,
Which Robin? Me?
Irons, you.
I'm not public.
No, you would have a little world around you. Right next to your name, you would have a world. So,
Okay, let me look.
okay. So to get to that, you would have to go,
Settings.
yeah. I can't even find it.
I'll
Oh,
find,
right
I
there.
just walked somebody through it.
Settings and privacy. Did you find it? It's the
Yeah.
hamburger at the bottom. Okay. And then you're going to go to settings again.
Mm-hmm.
And then you're scroll down, privacy settings.
Mm-hmm.
And then who can see my future posts? You see that?
I just did this earlier. Now I can't find it. Privacy settings again, I think.
Yeah. So you're in,
Settings. Okay. Yeah.
does it say public? Or
No,
all-
it says friends.
Okay, so change that to public. Because you want, if you comment on one of your friends, you want everybody that commented on that picture to see it.
I don't know if it'll let me.
Oh.
That's not right. That was not right. Just because I did it earlier. Settings.
Scroll down. So you, privacy settings. Who can see my post?
It won't let me change anything on there.
Right here. Okay, so go back, Robin. So go to privacy and go down to public posts. You see it under timeline and tagging?
Hold on. Oh, okay.
Do you see that where it says public posts?
Yeah.
Manage who can follow, who can comment, who can on your public posts.
It says who can post on my timeline.
They should all be tagged public.
My only choices are friends or only me.
Okay, let me see. Okay, so I want to make sure we walk through, right? So settings.
Hold on, let me go back.
All right, I'm going to go all the way back to the beginning. All right, so settings and privacy. Settings.
Mm-hmm.
And then public posts. It's under privacy. You see it?
Oh, okay.
Can you?
Oh, okay, yeah. There
You
we
got to
go.
see. Make all that. There's 4 things there. Make them all public.
Okay.
And then as you back out, you should be public then. Like all that should be public. So everything you post is going to be public.
Okay, check it and see if it changed.
Okay.
Nicole, I'm going to check you. I don't know if we're friends. We need to be, though.
I actually followed your directions what you were giving them, so I just changed mine.
Awesome. Okay, cool.
Now, the only thing is being in education, they to do that.
They
So,
don't want you to do that. Is that right?
yeah, because
Oh.
of parents and stuff. But I think I'm pretty safe
Yeah,
with
if,
what I.
Yeah, so you're not being all like crazy political or
right. Or they
Right. I'm.
get mad at her and start stalking her.
okay. So Robin, it looks like you're good. I just won't be able to tell until you post more because everything so far has been previous. So maybe comment on something of mine. So that way I can take a look or
Well, I'm
something.
going back through since I joined and changing those particular posts to public.
So, and the reason we do that is because once we comment on, say we comment on somebody's picture and it's got 8 people tagged in it, those seven other people, though we're not friends, can actually go onto your Facebook profile if they want to, and see what's going on, see your before and after and all. So that just helps them have access to us if they're looking for what we, if they're looking to get healthy, they can find us that way.
Okay.
So I think
Robin, you are friends. Oh, she left.
Mitchell.
Let me look. Let me see if I can.
No, Renee, Robin Mitchell is not public.
That's ground meat. So.
Okay, I was gonna make dinner.
Okay. Well, then you do that, and this we'll have later.
I let her know.
Okay.
Okay.
Can you just put that in the thing while I finish?
Okay. So, but she left. So,
Okay, so well, we'll stop the recording now. So are you guys good?
I commented on something on Rob's page, so
Okay,
maybe he.
let's check it out. It looks like you're public.
it
Okay.
is. You got a world beside you. I see it.
Okay, yeah,
Okay.
sweet. Okay,
Nicole, did you have a question?
I just wanted to apologize. I didn't realize my mic was still on.
Oh no, you're
You're
fine.
good.
Yeah, you're fine. I heard you yelling at your kids. No, I'm teasing.
Actually, it's my husband.
Oh wow.
Even
Okay.
better. Even better. I like it.
Same thing sometimes, right?
Oh,
So,
oh.
anyways, so do you have any questions, Nicole?
I don't. I just wanted to share something really
Okay.
fast.
Yeah, go ahead.
My daughter's in AP biology. She came home from school last night. She's a senior, extremely excited. She was saying, Mom, all the stuff that you told me about with your plan and the way your food affects you, they're studying that right now. So she
Wow.
opened up my book and was comparing it to her book. And she's like, oh, this is everything that we're learning right now and studying. So it was right on. I actually got an instant message from a kid that's in her class from his mom
Yeah.
wanting to know what I'm doing because he went home and said, hey, Alexandra's mom is doing what we're learning.
She's your advertisement. No, I'm
All right, that's awesome. You shared.
Well, and
It's crazy.
So she
she's
sent
the
it to
next
me. I have to respond to her and she might be one of my people that I get to try.
Right.
Yeah.
out.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome. Keep sharing. And that's exactly what we tell everybody. Live it out loud. Even our kids, like our son and daughter, they both been on plan. So they know what we do. They know how it works.
Mhm.
And, so that's what's great about this. Anybody can do it, and just sharing, having your kids share, whatever it may be, but that's awesome. Tell her thank you.
Yeah, I thought it was pretty neat. So I told her tonight when she gets home, I want to see her stuff now to compare.
Oh, every time she's gonna have to study with you now.
Right. And my kit came in today, so I'm excited.
Oh, awesome. So you have your 3-ring binder.
I do.
Yeah.
I had already created one, so I just need to transfer
look.
things out.
We leave it out always.
Always working with it.
So that's what ours looks like. I don't know what the new ones look like, but we do use ours every single night. So they are great. Okay, so it's a little bit after 8. I don't want to keep it. Does anybody else have anything? Okay, so
I have a question offline, real quick.
Well, let's stop. We'll pick it up.
Okay,
I want to
well,
let everybody else go.
yeah.
If nobody else has questions about this.
Yeah.
Okay, have a good night.
Have a good night.
Thanks, guys. Friday.